I love that you're filming me first thing in the morning. No bra, raggedy clothes, no hairbrush. 0 chance this will ever make it in a video. 0.
Well, what are the chances it might?
0.
0's a chance.
That's all I got for you. We headed north on the Chesapeake Bay, en route to meet an old friend named Chet. We had met him the previous year when we had first moved out to the East Coast. We set down anchor and it was time to dinghy over to Holiday Hill Marina where Chet had his boat. All right, we're here visiting our friend Chet in Annapolis, Maryland. We're gonna see his boat he just moved on to. What do you say about that, Chet?
Well, I'm pretty proud and glad to have you guys here back at the homestead where we met.
Yes.
Last October.
Yeah.
And they just brought me a new gift, a housewarming gift. Whoops.
Oh.
A nice 45-pound CQR anchor. And we're gonna take Patience off the dock here for a little bit, even though we got some wind. I think we're just going over to Road River Marina so I can get a pump out.
All right.
That'll be my first pump out, but that's all right. It's needed.
These things need to be done.
These things need to be done. And I'm not going to make that silly joke about this as a, kind of job, because there's no need for that. We all know it's not a fun job, but it's not going to be like emptying a porta potty. That's for sure.
Oh, I don't ever want to do that.
No, we don't have to do that. So yeah, I'm so glad to see my friends here.
Yeah.
And we're going to go dip down in the AC for a minute and have a La Croix, nice sparkling water.
Fabulous.
To celebrate. So
let's
we'll
do
see
it.
In a little bit. Thanks for coming on to Patience. This box, and yes, I'll get you a cold drink out of there. I found this is a big plus. I can put like things in this, and I just pick this out instead of having my lunch meat and pitas and cheese floating down around in the ice
like that.
Yep, you gotta have some organizing.
Or leftover Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Would you like a cran raz?
Oh, Amy.
Oh, I'll have a cran raz.
And
Thank
what
you.
would you like?
Whatever comes out, Chet.
All right.
Picky.
Oh, gee, look what came out.
Oh, look at that. All right. I win the prize.
So, Chet, how long have you been a liveaboard now?
It's been about a month, and the one thing I can say that I love so much about it is I didn't realize, I wasn't planning on it, but the best thing about it is I have such a sense of freedom in my life.
Yeah.
And I just enjoying this. I have a real good community of people here on this pier at Holiday Hill.
Yep.
We have a lot of nice liveaboards down this pier.
That's your neighborhood.
That's my community / neighborhood.
Hey.
Chet had a bachelor pad, but now there's some girl clothes here. We're not sure how that's going.
But I leave them up because I'm proud of who owns them.
I love it.
And yeah,
Thanks for having
Amy's going to give you a little quick spin about and show you how cute Patience
Yeah.
This is Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, television's unchallenged authority on wealth, prestige, and the good life.
little Yanny. I had to replace that, I don't know, elbow manifold intake. It's like the mixer from where the raw water comes in. And that was what was cracked and broken and leaking.
Mounts are solid.
Yeah.
Those look good. This is the filter you can't get off.
Yeah.
The filter.
But it's pretty accessible for most everything. I mean, you know, the back of it's just right here.
Yeah.
One off and the new one in and the new hoses in within an hour and a half.
Wow.
So that was pretty good. That was
Yeah.
my first project. And then
And it didn't lead to another project.
Didn't lead to another
Didn't find
project.
Wow,
something else
that's a
later
boat
in
miracle.
And literally once I crawled out of there and I went and opened my seacock and I hit the button and water was just pouring out, because all the water, the pump was working, but all the water was going from in here, and just instead of out the boat, it was just going into here.
Yeah.
It was cooling. The overheating warning alarm did not go off. I don't have a temperature gauge. I should
Oh.
probably add one. I know the alarm physically works because when I turn the key, hit the button, it goes beep. Here we go for a pump out, Road River Marina. This is for you, Ethel. Well, and everybody else on the boat.
All right.
Larry.
Larry, nice to meet you. These are my friends Chris and Amy.
Hi.
Hey, Larry. Oh, that's thing.
That's better. I got you.
Turn yourself sideways. Bring it back to the place and then get off the stage.
I always wanted a side job.
Don't get any crud on those new shoes.
Shut it,
Hand back
close it
up.
Okay.
Up top.
Up top. Okay.
Like that for a second.
Let it sit. Gotcha.
After helping Chet out with his project, we decided to go on an afternoon hike at a local park while waiting to meet up with him and his new girlfriend for dinner. Our little buddy Chet coming into anchor. We're going to do our first wrapped up. Here he comes. Ethel was a pleasure to be around with, was incredibly kind, and best of all, she brought us a feast for dinner. We had a great time hanging out, and laughs were definitely had all around. The next morning, it was off to the next anchorage near Annapolis. We are off for a beautiful walk towards downtown Annapolis, and we just anchored. Yeah, it's over that way. And we just anchored at Weems Creek, which was a great suggestion from Josh Post. And if you really like a good sailing channel, we'll give you a link down below to check out his channel. Shout out to Josh Post, thanks.
It's the Maryland State House. Amy?
Maryland State House. We had 2 oyster shooters, but this one's for Lenny.
They thought he was this time.
Here you.
Lenny, they thought that you were here, so they brought us 3. I'm having yours. Sorry, man. Unless you get here from Phoenix.
Nice.
Checking out the sticker collection.
You still your Pennsylvania tag.
And we're headed to Bacon. Chet, talk to me about this place you brought us
Well, I told you I wanted to bring you over to Bacon, so here we are on a Monday afternoon, and Bacon Sales is kind of like a consignment, like flea market. They have all kinds of cool used equipment, be blocks and tackle to winches and, well, actually, Bacon's is known for their sails, used sails. They have thousands of used sails, and because we're here in Annapolis, and a lot of racers, you know how racers are, they like to unload their sails after a year or two because they're no good anymore. Maybe not for racing,
Right.
but they're good for someone like you and I that are cruisers.
100%.
So we're going to go into Bacon's
Let's go check
and
it
have
out.
fun.
Let's do it.
And let me tell you what, my man Chet was not wrong. This place is awesome. It made us feel like kids in a candy store, and we were not only super grateful that he brought us here, but that he allowed us to walk around and shopped with us for almost 4 hours. We went up and down every aisle over and over again, and while we were limited to what funds we had, we were also looking for things that we immediately needed. Now, of course, they have tons of things. We slowly filled up our cart. We went up and down every aisle. We picked up things, maybe not. But anyway, this place is crazy cool. If you ever need anything to refit your boat and you didn't want to go buy brand new and you don't mind having secondhand stuff, go to Bacon's. We managed to get out without spending all of our money, and we had a great day with Chet and talked about all kinds of really cool boat stuff, and what a treat. After chowing down a fat burger, we took another stroll down to Old Ego Alley to enjoy the rest of our beautiful afternoon. Annapolis, once again, was so good to us. We really love this small town and have had great times here with many great friends.
After a morning visit from the birds, it was time to head north yet again. We left our anchorage in Weems Creek and headed towards the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. How lucky are we to be able to sail under such an iconic landmark, or as Chris would say,
It was sweet!
hey, thanks for checking out the video this time. I had a lot of fun making it, and got the new intro in there, which is music by Chris's brother GV, which is super cool. So I hope you check us out next time. We are heading down the Delaware Bay and potentially up to Atlantic City, but then the alternator started smoking.
Yeah, we got more engine problems, which has got us now down here at Cape May at the bottom of Delaware Bay. But
yeah,
we'll talk more about that next time. Bye.